Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very chilled out video. So I came up with this idea a couple of weeks ago because if you guys don't know, I now do early morning shifts at work. So I start at 7 a.m. and I finish at 12 or 1 every single day. So that's really thrown off my eating habits. I am a very hungry person and I love to eat a lot. And I find waking up so early means that I'm hungry at weird times throughout the day. So one afternoon, I just thought I really want a healthy snack because I have a banana for my morning tea and I don't really want to have another one and we can't afford to buy that many bananas. And I didn't want to just have something like a biscuit or even some crackers or something that may not be the best for me. So I thought, why not make a muesli bar, a healthy muesli bar? So that's literally what I did. Well, what I'm about to do. I googled healthy homemade muesli bar and this is the first one that came up. So this is on taste.com, probably my favorite website for recipes, and it's just chia, date and cashew muesli bars. So I think these look really good. Hope you guys can see that. And because mum enjoys nuts and seeds and things like that, we actually had most of the ingredients in the cupboard. So the only thing that I had to buy was a few more pepitas and some cashews, and I actually bought coconut oil. The recipe called for vegetable oil, but I thought I've always wanted to buy coconut oil and it's healthy fats, so I thought I may as well, and it was on sale. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into making these because I'm so excited. So to make the bars, you're going to need 2.5 cups of rolled oats, half a cup of shredded coconut, 1/4 cup of pepitas, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 2/3 cup of pitted dried dates. I'm using sultanas instead, half a cup of raw cashews, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. As I mentioned, we're using coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half a cup of honey, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and an egg, which I'm holding because the one before this literally cracked onto the floor right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is roughly chop my cashews. I've decided that I'm not going to chop the sultanas because unlike dates, they are already quite small. So really they're the perfect size. And then we are going to put all of our dry ingredients into a bowl. Now I was going to top this up with almonds if I didn't have enough, but as you can see, I managed to get exactly half a cup. So that is amazing. So now into our bowl, we're going to pop 2.5 cups of rolled oats, half a cup of shredded coconut. I'm just going to put the cashews in first because they're in the half cup, which I need. Don't think it really matters what order these go in. So now half a cup of the coconut, 1/4 cup of pepitas, I don't really like pepitas, but I know they're so good for you, so I don't mind putting them in. The chia seeds, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, which is always so annoying to get into a spoon. Oh, there we go. All right, that could be 1. Oh, only 1.5. Why was I doing 2.5? Never too much cinnamon, really. And the last thing is our dates. But I'm using sultanas, as I said, because I just prefer sultanas and we always have heaps of them. So you want to do 2/3 cup of these. Then I'm just going to mix all this together. This is so much. Wow, we're going to have so many muesli bars. I'm just going to add a bit more cinnamon, I think, because I can't smell it too much and cinnamon's amazing. Now I'm just going to set this aside and we're going to move over to the stove to do the wet ingredients. So the first thing we're popping in is 1/4 cup of oil. As I said, I'm using coconut oil. Then 2 tablespoons of our brown sugar. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Trying to stop this from boiling while I'm doing it. Just going to stir this quickly in case it starts boiling. And then 1/2 cup of honey, which will probably be the rest of this. Oh my god. Or maybe just not enough, but that's fine. So there's just not enough honey, so I'm just going to top it up with a bit of maple syrup. We're then just going to mix that on a medium heat until the sugar's all dissolved and everything's combined nicely. I think that's pretty good to me. I can no longer feel the sugar in the mixture, so I'll just turn that off. So then what we're going to do is just pour this mixture over our dry mixture. Then we are just going to mix all this together. This smells so good. Even this just roasted on a tray as muesli for on top of your breakfast would be amazing. Then just going to quickly crack our egg and beat it a little bit. Just says lightly beaten, so not too much. And just mix in your egg. Now we are ready to pop it in our tray. I think I'm just going to use this tray. It says a 20 by 30. I don't really know how big that is, but I feel like this is a good size. So now we're just going to quickly line this and grease it a little bit as well. Just in case, I really don't want these getting stuck in. So then this all just goes in. And then it says, with slightly wet hands, press the mixture firmly down into the tin. It then says to flatten it out with the back of a spoon, but I think this looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna pop this straight in the oven. As I said at the start, 120 fan forced, and it goes in for about 40-45 minutes or until golden brown. Goodbye. The time is actually right on 4 o'clock, so that's perfect. So at 4:40, we will take a look. This looks so good. I'm so scared that I'm gonna go to cut it up and it's just gonna fall apart, but it's been in there for just over 45 minutes and our oven is brand new, so it's almost better than usual. And it should be done, but I just have no idea what it's meant to look like. So I got impatient and I actually popped it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. And I think now it is perfect and ready to cut, and I'm so excited. It looks beautiful. So this is what it looks like. It looks so amazing. It's definitely set really nicely. So the recipe said it was going to make 18. I think I'm just going to cut it in half and then in half and then each quarter into 4. So we're going to get 16 and I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go. Maybe I was too impatient, it's falling apart. So this is the aftermath of cutting it up. I think I was definitely too impatient. There's pretty much a whole piece, if not 2, left here in crumbs. I've just put the pieces in the fridge again, so hopefully they will harden up a bit more. They still look amazing, but I just don't want them to fall apart anymore. So rather than try one of the pieces, I figure I may as well just taste test the crumbs because there's so many, although I can't lie, I've been tasting it the whole time and it's so amazing. So honestly, so good. I could eat this for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. I am very happy with how these came out. Apart from the fact that they fell apart everywhere, but maybe next time I just need to let them cool down for longer, or maybe I didn't cook them for long enough. I don't really know. If you guys have any ideas, definitely let me know. But either way, this tastes delicious. I'm probably going to put this in a container and have it maybe on some Greek yogurt for dessert, and I'm still pretty happy with how they turned out. So that wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I had an absolute blast making this, so if you want to see more baking videos in the future, definitely let me know. And make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe down below if you are new, and of course click the little notification bell so you don't miss another video. And I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!